All right, now we're having fun with this weekly. Now we're having a good time. Ants are okay. Ants are okay. Now here's the thing. I think moths are pretty okay. Let me be a purple piece. Purple piggy? Purple piece? We just need a unit that doesn't have 1 HP to give us the chance to not lose round 1. And we may, well, still lose round 1. But we may also draw round 1. How about that? Let me get, it's a strange team, but it kind of has to be set up this way. I think a seahorse is fine. Now it doesn't. Now you can move it back to, like, I guess you could even put it there, just in case. We probably will not kill a unit. We're going to actually kill a unit. I can't believe it. With our iguana. I wouldn't say it's my goal, but something I would love to try this time is woodpecker pineapple. That seems amazing. Now, I probably saw it yesterday, but it didn't, like, dawn on me. Now, when I said what I wanted to do was that, what I'm actually going to do is just roll the puppy. Because it's really good. And we got it early enough that it stands a great chance to actually be quite impactful for us. So for now, we're just going to roll a puppy, and you're going to steal my ant ability? How dare you? But then I'm going to kill one of your units. How dare I? Then you're going to 2-for-1 me? How dare you? And you're going to beat me. Okay. Strong team. Strong team. But what would you have done if I didn't have any feint triggers? It's like Dumb and Dumber. What would you have done if they shot you in the head? Pill me. Absolutely fabulous. Croissant me. Second iguana me. And at this point, we're playing for the next turn. This is okay. So the puppy is going to need some HP, or perhaps just a turtle in front of it. Are we sticking with moths? Are moths going to continue to exist for us on this squad? I don't have an answer for you. But obviously, something has to change. I don't think we're necessarily going up against teams that are better. I think we're going up against teams that are better right now. This is a classic sort of build right here. We have to pivot off of the stuff that's not working. We are doing that, by the way. I know it looks like we're not doing anything. We are actually doing that. It just takes a turn. Because we don't have any gold. We can't spend any gold while also scaling our puppy. I'm loving it. Okay, we finally did not go up against a moth. This freaking kangaroo is going to kill us, though. It's that strong. Holy cow, they almost have a level 3 kangaroo, so we're on lethal already. Seems a little surprising to me personally, but clearly, what do I know? Let me hit you with something. Pineapple on the iguana. Sell the moth. We have to put one more unit out here. Now it can be you. This actually works. We can't afford to ever lose again. So that's risky. That's tough. That's not an easy thing. But we're going to try, okay? I think we lose to this squad right here. I think they're too strong. I don't see how I could... What just happened? Is it possible the puppy is... I lost to a lobster. He's got a golden poop on his claw. Is it possible that the puppy is actually garbage in this weekly? Now that we've gotten a little bit further out? Maybe. It couldn't possibly be me. Let me be a fatherly leg. You know what a dad leg looks like. It's got cargo shorts on. It's like a little hairy, and then there's like one weird hairless patch. I have them myself. Of course I know him. He's me. Honestly, we can combine the moths. And the main reason is because you don't need 6 extra attack, because you're only going to 1-for-1 anyway. We might as well put another iguana out here to try to give us something for nothing. Get soul red. And get killed. And talking to myself? Okay. That's okay. It's not that bad. The early losses don't have to spiral. You level. We take a kangaroo. Oh, sorry, a peacock. But then we also do take a kangaroo. And he goes like boing. And we're like, what? And then... It's a little crazy, okay? I thought about giving honey just to guarantee that we would get an extra trigger on the kangaroo, but I decided I couldn't bring myself to it. I couldn't bring myself to do it, I should say. It just didn't feel right to me. We're actually gonna win this round? Holy cow. I knew this team could do it. I never doubted it for a second. We do want to see a leech for sure. At your earliest convenience. Yes, I actually support this. I think this can make our iguana that much better. What do you do when you level up again? Push the last enemy forward 2 spaces. So it doesn't really make the iguana any better. I think we'll do this. We'll level you up next time. Hold on. Confirmed I am not being robbed right now. Okay, fantastic news. I love that we've exited the moth stage of the game. We're not going up endlessly against other moths. Fantastic. 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 Okay, we're right back in it. 2 wins. 2 very clutch, important wins. Level me. Okay, I'm going to be very simple with you. We need a leech. I think we start to unwind the iguana seahorse and start to run a cheeky little woodpecker pineapple up at the front. It doesn't have to happen immediately. This is a very important thing to keep frozen. I see a pineapple. First things first, you're gone. You're here. Freeze me. You might not love this. You're gone. Take one of these. I don't go half measures, okay? This woodpecker needs to get a kill. It's gonna 2 for 1. That's wonderful news. We're going to win. If we could get a level 2 woodpecker, even better. But remember, we're also trying to unwind this this iguana situation here. You pretty much need to be lollipopped like right away. It's very hard for me to not just give you garlic here. Even though you have a croissant, I think it just makes the most sense. I'm not afraid to roll 4 squatted when the math checks out, man. Now, if the woodpecker could get 2 kills, I would crap my pants. It's gonna get 1, but then it 2 for 1s anyway because it gets to attack afterwards. So true. Big whoop, big whoop. Okay, we win these, and we win these 4 squatted. So it's getting pretty sick. Very important. Roll me. Not important. Roll me. None of this has import. Not important. It's not. This is. None of this is as important as... I mean, an iguana getting the pineapple, sure. If we thought it would do anything for us, but I don't think the iguana's long for this world. We're fishing for crows, chocolate. We want that level 2 woodpecker. We want that level 2 peacock. Probably level 2 peacock first. We win these. I'm making little bets that we got a strong enough team, and they're coming true, but just barely. I don't want you. I do want this. I do, you know what? That's a good replacement for the iguana when we decide the time's right. We probably lollipop next turn. And you know what? You're gone. Freeze me. Roll me. Freeze me. I think a lynx on this team is not doing a lot yet, but a lynx plus a pineapple is got some meat to it. We got some heavy snipes. And a lollipop for the peacock next turn. Okay, I see that you've played this game before. Congratulations. Still love it. It couldn't have gone better for us, man. I think we're putting, it's a cosmic gumbo. We're finally putting the snipes and the scales and the leeches and the peacocks and the lynxes together. You had to look. Now, I think this could actually pop, but I think we're on a different level ourselves right now. We're doing something a little different right now. I hate to say this, but if we don't get that woodpecker to level 2, it might be gone soon. I'm mostly just annoyed that it hasn't happened yet. It feels like it should have happened by now. I love this, though. Again, I don't love this. We're going to be eliminated by this caterpillar and a penguin wearing a cowboy hat. He do look dapper, though. You know what? We can always get another lynx. Seems like it's pretty efficient right here. Very important. An ostrich, I don't necessarily see it, but I do see a cow, and you might as well buff your best unit. Because the main role of the game right now, the main goal of the game, I should say, we gotta live long enough for the caterpillar to hit level 3 so that it then becomes, you know, the only thing that it's more important than the win itself, is at least seeing it blossom into a beautiful butterfly. Okay, you're rocking the same team but better. That's a very sobering thought for me. Let's freeze you. No, because we need chocolate badly. No chocolate. What about a little death touch? When in Rome. If it overrides the garlic, it overrides the garlic. Very necessary. You would. I don't believe that you would screw me. I don't believe it. I think it's gonna go to the leech, because that would be the thing that's best for me, probably. Don't snipe me. Don't snipe me. It's so, like, beneath you. Okay, that's not so bad. I told you it's not so bad. Okay, now the caterpillar's doing something. We got to 7. You're level 2. I think it's way too late, and I'm mad, but whatever. Lollipop. You don't need to be level 2. That's the thing. You need to be level 2. Oh, you didn't freeze the other one. For what purpose? Come on, Woodpecker. I was going to say we need a... Oh, no, we're going to kill the snake before it can attack. But then it came back out. Not the peacock. Not the peacock, man. Wait a minute. No, we're screwed. We're screwed. Don't get your hopes up. We're screwed. All right. It was close to being right, but it wasn't quite right. Arena me. I'll go Moth Marmoset. It's a classic little build here in order to create good stats early. Let me be how about a usual fossil? Surely, as an archaeologist, there's got to be like some fossils you get where you're like, if I've seen one of these, I've seen 1,000. Okay, great start. Maybe win early is a meta this week. There's one way to do it. I suppose. Take one of these. We'll level you next turn. This kind of makes sense to me. Although we got... Well, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, congrats. Like, you're killing my moth. You're doing some damage to my marmoset. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Your team's substantially better than mine. We proved that. But now, the real game begins now. When we level. And we get a snail. Let me get an elephant, let me get a combine, then drop me a snail, okay? We needed to capture some kind of statistical benefit out of that. A leveled pill bug, I would not mind. And then I gotta figure out, like, what is this elephant doing? I mean, you can keep it around until it's able to do something with the Triceratops. If you got stats, you could do something with it. This team's actually looking fantastic here. Joke's on you. You took a puppy, Lamau. Level me, because then you get... And I love this. I love what we have right here. Who do we want to buff? Honestly, you want to buff the elephant, and maybe you buff a moth. You have to go to the front, which is not great. Maybe you get buffed. No, that doesn't... You have to go to the front. We don't see a pineapple. I'm going to be a very simple man. Out of all these, the unit most likely to survive longer... I mean, the woodpecker survived until, like, the end last time, so let's give it some extra juice. I feel like this is completely fine. There was a lot of triggers, I was getting a little scared, and then everything was completely okay. So now we have the extra HP that comes from the pill bug. And now we have some huge plays. I'm going to honestly say that the first one is that's very important. I think you're past your best before date, though I appreciate the support. And the marmoset will be next, so don't get it twisted. And then we want another pineapple. We got one. Use it like that. Then we want to get experience on our elephant or our blowfish, sure, as soon as possible. So this seems like peak incredibly annoying team to go up against. And I'm a big fan of that. Looks like my woodpecker is stronger. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. So far, so good. Level 2 blowfish incoming. I gotta think. I think we sell you, get the reroll, buy you, and then we get ready to create a level 2 woodpecker next turn, which will just continue to be annoying. Not like the best unit you're ever gonna see, but very annoying. Now, keep in mind, we definitely want our elephant to level up as well. This is toxic, but I love it. I love what it's doing for us right now. So sell me, buff me. Turkey's not relevant here, but that's okay. You could absolutely throw a penguin out there if you have to. You could throw 2 penguins out there. We want an elephant to level. For now, toss me a penguin. Keep this frozen. The moth, honestly, the moth is gone. Next turn. I know we're only giving out 2 buffs right now, but I think that's enough for where we stand. Hit that scorpion. Oh, baby. Oh, man. Even though you shuffled me, that felt incredible. Yes. Yes. Why not? But first, I should have sold the moth to put 2 penguins out there. It's a foolish gamble on my part. But you know what? 6 wins in 7 rounds. We got some very positive stuff going here. Now this is a scary looking team. You're so unless are you lucky? Yeah, a little lucky. Maybe a little lucky. Not a ton lucky, but a little lucky. We still win these, okay? That's gonna be 7. You need to level up. That's a no-brainer. You're gone, but for what? For now, I would absolutely welcome a monkey to the squad. I would absolutely welcome another penguin to the squad. I know it's not going to buff everybody. Or maybe it'll buff everybody but itself because it has that 3 cap on it now. But still. Wow, what an interesting squad you got here. You piece! Never mind, it's totally fine. We got nothing to worry about. I think I might have created the most scumbag team that you could possibly create. And I'm loving it. I'm reaping all the benefits. Quick little HP buff. Quick little level 3 woodpecker incoming next round. Quick little stew incoming next round. 1920 woodpecker. I believe he has a name. It's Woody. No sweat, man. Although you did screw up my whole blowfish gamble here. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm not that mad, but it's the principle of the thing. What if we sold you and just took you for a second? I say what if because I like literally don't know the consequences of this. Like I can run the math, I just choose to be too lazy. Override the garlic. Thank you, thank you. That was so impressive. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And then we've created the pure scumbag team. Nothing can stop it as long as the woodpecker gets to fire. Don't desync me. Don't debase me. Roll me. Well, no. 4, 3, 2, 3. Dude, give me a poodle for a second. I know, you freeze it, but we got a great thing going. Imagine if we had the way the old elephant worked, man. Where it hit 2 units behind. Hit the Triceratops and the Blowfish every turn. Don't mind if I do. Lovely, lovely. I'm dead. Lovely. I'm dead. I don't believe it. You got a super puppy back there. Still, we got a lot of room to play with. I have to feel like we have all the tools in front of us. Come on. It's a relentless force that you're being subjected to here. What can you do, man? What can you do? You can't do anything is the answer. You can't do anything is the answer. How are you supposed to stop this? It can't be done. Alright, well that was very satisfying. I'm telling you, Woodpecker Pineapple is kind of sick. Interesting. The meat and potatoes of that run for me is Woodpecker Pineapple. Obviously the Elephant Gambit worked. Let's be a low-key copycat. Elephant Blowfish is also great, don't get me wrong. But to not even have to... Like, the thing with Elephant Blowfish is you need some things to go right. You need your elephant to live through an attack or two. The Woodpecker, it's at the start of battle. So as soon as you show up, like, it's already too late, you know? I think we're actually better off with more units with 3 HP rather than creating like one insanely strong glass cannon. That seems fairly irrelevant to me. We win these. That's very nice because we got some guaranteed levels up here too. Right here. You gotta try, I think. And then I would honestly just maybe run like a self-buffing moth. I don't know why I said it like that. Moth! You're mostly existing to be potential bison fuel for us. But I think we also did realize something. We need to do a little bit more than just have a level 1 bison. That's been enough on some of the packs. It's not going to be enough on this one. So we need another backup plan, if we even get to that point to begin with. So you guys are a little cheaper, but that's not that interesting for me right here. This is interesting. It's a very important level. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, we're probably gonna run like a pretty similar thing. Mostly because we, as of right now, have the opportunity to run a pretty similar thing. So our marmoset is going to be a little cheaper next time, which is an easy way for us to get a level. Obviously, we want pineapples. I would happily take a woodpecker, an animal that I've heavily disrespected up to this point. Beautiful. It's more than I could have asked for. We want pineapples, we want woodpeckers. We basically want to recreate the same theme we just had. And I think that would be fine. Can I tell you something? A mantis... Freeze me? Unfreeze me. A mantis is a scalar in its own right. I wouldn't mind a mantis that kills a goldfish. We'd still get the value out of it. I would really like to... Okay, blowfish is fine. I would love to see a pineapple. You can come out next time. There's our pineapple. Holy cow. And then, you know what I'm thinking? No, not yet. This is better. Probably freeze the blobfish too. We got a lot frozen to make this mantis work, but I think it makes sense. Because if we can get the mantis to have melon armor, and then we can get the mantis to go at the front, so it sucks up the buff that comes from... well played, well played. It sucks up the buff that comes from the moth, then we're feeling great. We got plays here. You get killed? You should still be cheaper for me. I'm going to go turtle first. We don't really need another turtle, although we could put melon armor on like an elephant, I suppose. It's like you kind of got to do something, but what? You know what you could do? You could pill... No, you can't pill a turtle and then buy another unit. Don't be a fool. I think you just roll. Very fruitless rolls. I'm not going to freeze an ant. We got too much frozen already. This team is falling off a little bit, but I'm telling you, once we get that mantis to the front, you're going to be ashamed of your words and your deeds. It's still falling off. But that's okay. Are we on lethal? We must be, right? No, we're on 4. 4 is so much better than 3. You're killed. You get melon armor. Now all of a sudden things get swapped around here. Now we can put a... We can override the croissant on the elephant. Hold on, I'm thinking. Sell the moth. I'm going insano mode. We'd love a mantis to level up a little faster. I don't know if maybe we're at the point where this is taking too much time. I would say we're probably at the point where this is taking too much time. This team is so much worse than the last team, even though the teams are almost exactly the same. And yet, a genius move. Look at this. Look at this. One more hit. Look at that. That did nothing for us. No, we needed just a little bit more. Okay. This is horrendous. I refuse to admit we got lucky last time. Buy me. Roll me. Sell me. Buy me. And then I don't mind killing you in front of you. Yeah. And we'll obviously sell the snail in the future. Could we rebuild from here? That's hard for me to believe, given that our melon armor is probably going to get sniped by a woodpecker or something. Their kangaroo being dead is kind of insanely good, though. That's definitely true. I killed my own boy. I have abandoned my boy. Okay, that did not go well. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button from the highest highs to the lowest lows. But either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Subscribe if you want to see more. Click the like button. Tell all your friends about this cool auto battler, and I'll see you next time. See ya.